What's going on, guys? What's good? Let me see who in the chat here. Let me see. Let me see how can I find the chat. Guys, talk in the chat. That way I can be able to. Let me see if the chat's gonna float. Let me know you in here. I see we got one person in here. Let me see. Let me see if this works. Okay. Let me see. Save. How many share me back and forth. Okay. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to Cleveland and I'm getting Donovan People Jones. I'm getting David Njoku. I'm getting Nick Chubb. We already know what Deshaun Watson is. He's not like I'm not gonna move him up over, Justin Herbert or anybody. But he's a top five quarterback easily, right? So we know that. But I'm gonna talk about the supporting talent around him. This is what's gonna be key. The guys that you was probably gonna get like at the end of your draft. These type of guys. We know that Nick Chubb is gonna be drafted, but I had to bring him up because he's gonna be now. He's like a top three running back now because he has Deshaun Watson. So yeah, you know that about Nick Chubb, Austin Hooper, all these guys, Njoku, um, Donovan People Jones. What's the other young guy there? He fumbled playing against the Kansas City. Yes, sir. Hip Hop Nation, yes, sir, bro. I've just been dropping videos, bro. I've been seeing your comments. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Yep. And so, yeah, David Njoku, Austin Hooper. Um, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Jarvis Landry resigns now. I don't know who comes to Cleveland, but it's going to be some free agents like Juju Smith-Schuster. These guys probably would come to Cleveland now to play for the Deshaun Watson. You know, right? Because he's a good quarterback, and they don't feel like their numbers are going to get hit going to him. They actually think they're going to rise. So I would say Cleveland, you should move all those guys up. Uh, I'm telling you, Nick Chubb should be a top five. Juju going to Kansas, he might. He might go to Kansas City, bro. He might go to Kansas City. Um, Let me see. So yeah, guys, I guess I'm here for the chat. If y'all got any questions, just hit me up. Other than that, you move up all those second, third tier guys. Kareem Hunt, it's confirmed. Yep, it's confirmed. I didn't want him to go to Cleveland. I wanted him to go to Atlanta. I thought Atlanta would be a better place for him. But he chose to go to Cleveland. Look, they got good talent. They got a great offensive line. Oh, Juju signed to KC, did he? Wow, I haven't seen that. When did he do that? How long ago that been, Dean James? How long that's been, bruh? What Cleveland did to Baker is pretty messed up. Um, I don't know about that, Rex. Look, man, when you play bad, that's what happens. Could they been a little bit more cleaner? Yes, but bro, they seen a prettier girl. I mean, I hate to use this as an example, but I'm gonna use Tom Brady. Everybody know that Tom Brady was married before he met Gazelle, right? He had a family. But one day, when he seen Gazelle at a party, he knew that was his wife. So he left everything behind to go get, because look, they have a great marriage. So I hate to use that because I'm not getting into Tom Brady personal business. But I actually kind of respect that in a way. And just, I know that I'm getting off a little bit. But They had to go after Deshaun Watson. He was just going to be a better player. He's just a better player than Baker. And that's a better opportunity for them to win the Super Bowl, bro. So you can't get mad at a franchise for doing that. They hadn't committed to Baker for not to do that. He hadn't signed a new 4-year deal or anything. Baker he played hurt. Yeah, he played hurt. That's the risk he take. That's why guys don't do that. They don't feel like they've proven any points when I'm playing hurt. They be like, okay, but we still get rid of you. They don't care. So Baker played to an injury. Instead of them respecting that and saying, no, Baker, we believe in you because we look at your years before. No, they was like, no, we don't think you're that good. And so we're going to go after Deshaun Watson. And if it don't work out, we still don't care if it don't work out. So that's what happened. So I do feel bad for Baker, but I want him to go out there and prove them and shut him up. And tell him, look, you made a mistake. Deshaun Watson is a good quarterback, but that ain't guaranteed you win no Super Bowl. And let Baker get on the right team. I want him to go to Seattle and let Seattle make a long playoff push. Because I think he'll fit really good for what Pete Carroll want. All Pete Carroll want is a guy that's going to take care of the ball, play action, hit the open guy. He ain't asking you to never get cute. He don't want you to get cute. Russell wanted to get cute. Pete wasn't about that. He wanted to play smash mouth football. Same thing that Cleveland wanted to do. And when Cleveland played that, and Baker was really good at that. Rex says, I would also love for Baker to do well. Yes, I want him to do well too. Just for the fact, when people put anybody in the corner, I always want the other team or the other player to do well, right? Because that's just me. So, but yeah, that's Baker. This is an opportunity for Baker to go and say, look, Cleveland, I'm gonna show you. You flirted with the next pilling person or whatever, and that's what you didn't want me anymore. I'm gonna go to the Seattle Seahawks, or I'm gonna go to Carolina, or I'm gonna go to wherever, and I'm gonna win a Super Bowl. You know how it works. The best talented players don't always win. It's about systems. Baker can get with a great offensive coordinator like Mitchell Trubisky. Like Mitchell Trubisky in his last year with Matt Nagy. What's up? What's going on, Uzi? When last year when he was with so who was I saying? Baker. Baker can end up going to a team that has a great offensive scheme, like that fits him really good, and he can end up booming. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works, man. Sometimes the first place for you ain't meant for you. So Baker, I feel like he can shove this in Cleveland. Just because Cleveland got Deshaun Watson don't mean they're going to win the Super Bowl. But will they make the playoffs? Yeah, they're going to make the playoffs. But so I actually think Baker got an opportunity, man, to shove it down their throat. So let me see what the other comment was. And he's on Twitter maybe an hour. Okay, about an hour ago, Juju signed. Okay, with Kansas City. I don't like that signing. I think that they needed to get somebody faster, somebody that could separate a little bit more. But Juju is tough. Let me see. And he says, I was so surprised about Devonta Adams going to the Raiders, and apparently Rodgers knew that before he decided to stay. Yeah, everybody should know that. Why would he? You think Aaron Rodgers is going to sign with Green Bay depending on Devonta Adams, and then Devonta Adams end up doing something else? No, they too cool for that. So Devonta probably said, "Listen, bro, if they don't give me an extraordinary amount of money, I'm going somewhere else." And he was like, hey, do what you got to do, bro, because if I'm going to sign if they give me what I want. And so it is what it is. It's everybody prerogative, right? Everybody happy. Everybody did what they needed to do. Devontae needed that bag. He went and got it. And he didn't care about the same amount of money in Green Bay. He felt disrespected because y'all made him play on a franchise tag, in my opinion. So, what else? Let's see what the chat. Yeah, this offseason is crazy, bro. It's been entertaining. That's what I like. I want to see something different. Dean James says, thoughts on who's going to replace Devonta Adams in Green Bay? I'm thinking maybe it's a couple players that I'm thinking could do that. I'm thinking Who's gonna replace who's? I'm thinking Julio Jones has an opportunity or trade. They got all those first round picks. What if they trade for somebody like what if they trade for somebody like DK Metcalf? They give up a first and a second, right? So I feel like they're gonna have an alpha there. He might not be Devonta Adams, but they're gonna have an alpha there. So I wouldn't worry about them having a number one receiver, but the help around them. I actually, two guys, I want to be the first on this. Will Fuller is going to follow Deshaun Watson. So I think Will Fuller might show up in Cleveland. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I thought it was going to be Atlanta. That was going to be a perfect fit, but the perfect fit. But I don't know about that now. But I do think he wants to be where Deshaun Watson is going to be. Uzi says Chargers going for it all this year. Yes, sir. They got one of the quarterback that's on the way to be the GOAT. I call him Baby GOAT because that coming out from year to year, I ain't seen a quarterback as good as him. So, but yeah, the Chargers gonna be really good next year. That trio between Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Herbert, and Austin Eckler. Yes, Austin Eckler. Yeah, they're gonna be really good. That's the offense that I want. Yep, and he probably gonna win MVP. All you gotta do is put up 50 and 10. Life and Sports Talk with Jake. Life and Sports Talk with Jake. What's going on, bruh? He said, yo, you best believe LeBron is happy as all can be. My Seahawks will surprise everyone this year. Yes, I believe so too, bruh. I like the Seahawks. I like DK Metcalf. After the Deshaun Watson news, the Browns should trade Baker Mayfield to Atlanta. Oh, okay, there was something on Twitter I seen. Yep. Rex says the Rams receiver stacked. OBJ, Robert Woods, Van Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson. Yeah, that Allen Robinson, I love that trade. I got some shares of Allen Robinson. Yes, sir. Yep, it's good to see y'all guys, man. Like you see, I'm doing a little bit of different stuff. I'm doing a little bit of NBA. Like I said, guys, when it's trying to grow, I'm gonna be giving you full coverage every day of everything. But right now, I have to divide my time into things that I want to do. So, life says sketchy on drafting Raiders in fantasy, bruh. I'm gonna give y'all it's probably gonna hurt me. It's not gonna be able to get what I want. But I'm going out to Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow would be a top 12 wide receiver this year in PPR formats. Guys, make sure you go and get on my OnlyFans. I'm starting up those listener leagues very soon. Dynasty. So make sure, guys, you sign up. Yeah, but yeah, I love Hunter Renfrow, bro. That's one Raider that I like. I like Derek Carr too. I take Hunter Renfrow and Derek Carr. Those two people is guys that I would like. But other than I'm not taking Devonta like, at the 1-4 or 1-5 this year, right? I don't think it'd be a bad pick if somebody did it, but I'm not. I just don't know how much they use him and how he might have another 18 touchdown year or 20 touchdown year or something, right? I'm not gonna sit there and be surprised if that happened. But yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you. I think that defense is gonna be better this year. Rex says, "What's your thoughts on Trubisky with the Steelers?" I think if they get the right. So I do know Matt Canada came from college. I'm big on like college offensive coordinators coming to the pros because I love their system. So I think that's going to help out. But what's going on, Antonio? But I think that Trubisky going to a great offensive coordinator and a great offensive mind. I'm big on the coaching, so I think Trubisky. We worked his fundamentals and showed you why he was the first overall pick. The guy's athletic, he can run, and he has a strong arm. His anticipation and his accuracy hasn't been worked on. And this guy Brian Daboll, I feel like can do that, and he done that with Mitchell Trubisky, and I think he'll be better. I think the Steelers seen something. I think a lot of people know that Mitchell Trubisky can be better. So I think Matt Canada in the right spread scheme, putting Mitchell Trubisky in shotgun a lot. That's the way he came into the league at Carolina, throwing screens and deep balls and scrambling. That's Mitchell Trubisky game. And the Buffalo players like Brian Daboll, they simplified it for Josh Allen, so he could be able to pick up on a dynamic passing game. It looked dynamic, but it's not. It's like a college scheme. But Josh Allen's getting better, so that's why Daboll was a better hire to me than anybody. That's where I'm going after. If I got a quarterback that I need to groom, like if I was the Chicago Bears, I would have gave Daboll $7 to $8 million a year and say he could go and get Justin Fields and do what he done to Josh Allen to Justin Fields. And Trubisky got a piece of that. So now he's ready to go to Pittsburgh and will and deal, man. And I think as long as they spreading it out with Najee Harris, I think Najee Harris should be the first running back taken off the board or the second. Maybe Jonathan Taylor, Najee. To me, those are the top guys that I'm bell cows that I'm taking this year. But not yeah, with Najee feeling getting pressure, making the people load the box to stop Najee. Mitchell Trubisky being good enough and athletic enough to keep the ball to make sure the defensive end can't come and chase Najee down on the backside. And having a strong arm to get it to Claypool and learning with behind Dayball, being able to get the ball to Deontay Johnson. Yes, this is going to be a team. And if they get Honey Badger, I think the Pittsburgh Steelers could be a sneaky Super Bowl team, just because they're gonna have because they getting a new offensive line, so they're gonna be strong as an offensive line, establishing the run game, playing great D, and that's hard to beat. That's how you win Super Bowls. That's why Pete Carroll, I love Pete Carroll. People can say what they want to say. You win Super Bowls by playing great defense, having very opportunistic players that get turnovers, and running the ball down your throat. That's how you win Super Bowls. You can win it passing it, but it's hard. It's hard because you got to play in the cold. It's not gonna always be pretty for you. That's why I'm a Cowboys fan. That's what we did for 3 Super Bowls. We ran it down everybody's throat. And that style ain't never going nowhere. But yeah, Mitchell Trubisky is going to be fine. And there, I'm not telling you to go draft him like early or anything, but that's a guy that I would pick up if you go and take a quarterback last. Mitchell Trubisky, I think you'll be fine having him and then maybe possibly streaming if you have to, because you won't have a lot of draft capital in here. All right, let's see what's going on. Antonio, what up, bruh? Hey, man. Hey, you see why I'm forming my team, man? I got Tyreek and Kadarius Toney. Those 2 guys that I wanted. And I got rid of Connor and Keenan. I feel like Keenan, man, is going down this year. Right? I wouldn't want Keenan Allen. I don't know if he's gonna be solid, but I don't know if he's it's the receiver value that he once was, right? Okay, Rex says, oh, okay, I speak life and sports talk with Jake. Life and sports talk with Jake says, I like Goff or Mariota on the Seahawks. I love Mariota. I like Mariota too. He said, and draft Carson strong 3rd round. Which one, Chris Carson? I'm not touching no Chris Carson. Rashad Penny. I'm pretty sure if he don't sign back, but I don't know about Chris Carson. So I can't do that if that's who you're talking about. But yeah, I do like Mariota. Golf, I don't know. And Rex says, I'm sorry. And Rex says, what's your thoughts on the Cowboys' moves this offseason? What they gave up for Amari didn't seem like much. No. Let me see. I wouldn't have signed. I wouldn't have re-signed Amari. I'm actually glad that they signed them and then traded him and got something for him instead of just not get anything. So we did get a 5th round pick out of that. So I agree with them not we signing Amari. I don't know about the Randy Gregory. Um, I don't want Michael Parsons to be a full-time pass rusher. I want him to always be the pass rusher on third down most of the time, but I don't want him. I want him to be able to play middle linebacker at times too. So that's how I feel. But I think Jerry done a good job this year. I think we had to clean up a little bit. I don't know now the Michael Gallup signing. Evidently something looks very good. And evidently Michael Gallup has been showing some good things. So maybe he go off and have some good deep balls this year, right? Because that's one thing he could do better than Amari. But he wasn't a route runner than Amari was. I don't know if he can get the separation that Amari could in short area routes. So that we have to see. Yes, sir, Antonio. Tyreek Hill. Also Kadarius Toney too, bro. You gonna see about that? I feel like Kadarius Toney is gonna be the next Tyreek Hill. And then if I'm wrong on that, I admit. Like I said, bro, if I'm wrong, I admit it. Life in Sports Doc said the quarterback Carson Strong. Oh, okay. Okay, the quarterback Carson Strong. Okay. Gotcha. Carson Strong, the quarterback in the draft. Okay. Yeah, bro, I haven't got on my rookies yet, man. I've been doing other things to focus on. There you go. Second take extra. But yeah, bro, you know how I go deep into the draft. I'm gonna do my breakdowns for all the quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends, and who's gonna be my top 5 guys. I got that coming. Also, guys, this OnlyFans, I'm about to flood it. So make sure you sign up for that so you can play in my listener leagues, guys, because I want to play against you. And even if you don't sign up on OnlyFans, if you can't, guys, if you can do Cash App. If you cash out $10 a month, I do that because I know a couple of you can't because of OnlyFans. So I'll work with you. The guys that's always been following me, I'll work with you. But that's only for a couple people. I'm not putting that for everybody. Everybody else needs to go over to OnlyFans. Cause I know y'all think y'all better than me. Y'all don't care what none of y'all say in this chat. I know y'all be like, TD, we know you know fantasy, but some of your players, I'm like, okay, well come and play. Out of, you know what I'm saying? Let's say I done done 30 leagues. 17, 18, I done made the playoffs. Out of the last 5 years. So a lot of those leagues was free. But playing for money, I done went to a championship each year that I played for money. I haven't won one. I admit that I haven't won one. I'm gonna get me one this year. Let me see. Second take says Cooper or Chubb value is insane. Yes, Cooper and Chubb value insane. Also, Donovan Peoples-Jones' value is gonna go up a little bit. Njoku, if he stays, and I'm pretty sure he is, his value is gonna go up. He said, "Who you got winning March Madness?" Duke, bruh. Yes, I'm on Tony again. Keep that same energy, second take. That same energy, bruh. I'm telling you, he's the next. He gonna be Tyreek. He's the next. He's gonna be like Tyreek, man. Like, he ain't fast, but he dynamic when he get the ball in his hands. And that's what Daboll went. So I'm telling y'all, Daniel Jones is another sleeper. Cause Brian Daboll, look what he done with what he did with Josh Allen. What you think he's gonna do with a guy that's got better accuracy than Josh Allen did? So if he can go and break Josh Allen game down, why can't he break Daniel Jones game down to be able to get it out to those weapons with a better offensive line and stuff, right? I'm telling you. And then also having Daniel Jones back into the shotgun again, like the way he played in college. I'm telling you, because that under the center is good at certain times of the game to slow the game down and have establish your run game. But then you gotta be in shotgun, man. You gotta be trying to get the ball downfield. And so that's why I like Daniel Jones and I like Kadarius Toney's. But back to what, let me see. Yes. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't. Yes, sir, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. This is cutting edge content. I'm genuine. I ain't saying I'm the best. I believe I'm the best, but I know one thing I can guarantee about my content is genuine. You won't find it out here nowhere else. So, and I stand strong on what I do, guys. Make sure you understand the way I give my content, right? Like the guys I talk about, when I talk about like Kadarius Toney, I don't believe he's better than Tyreek, right? I'm not taking Kadarius Toney over Tyreek. But when I'm taking like my second tier of guys, I'm giving you a guy. Also, guys, I'm giving you guys that are down the road, like later in your drafts that you need. Because listen, it's easy. Like we all know it, like Devonta Adams, Darren Waller, Travis Kelce, Pat Mahomes, all the top tier players, right? I don't think you need me to tell you to pick up Pat Mahomes. But I think you need me to help you to get guys like at the end of your draft that might have an opportunity to boom. So you can get Kadarius Toney in like the 6th, 7th round, and he might end up being a top 12, top 14 receiver, top 24 receiver, right? Because he had 2 games and there ain't no other. I haven't seen a rookie wide receiver do. Not even Randy Moss. Randy Moss ain't never had no 13, 14 catches for 200 and some yards as a rookie. So let me go to the chat. Let me see what's going on, guys. I appreciate y'all being here, guys. Long time no see. I'm a listener, bruh. You the teacher. Ha ha ha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hear you. I know, Jake. No, I know. I gotta play against you, bruh. I know you wanna. I just wanna. Anyway, guys, because I know some of you are really good. Listen, I learned a lot. No, I know what I'm saying. I know y'all come in and enjoy my content and like to get my professional take on it. But also, guys, y'all have some really great takes too. So that's why I want to play against you. And also, just to let y'all know, yeah, I am good. I want to show it to you. I just don't want to sit there and say it, right? But yeah, second take says Cowboys sign no one. How about them Cowboys? Hey, we did pretty good. I'm proud. I'm good with my boys. I'm good with what the season is, and I'm good with so far with the off season, man. You can't. Hey, it's only one Super Bowl winner. It's only one Super Bowl winner. We need to get rid of that coach though. For Elixir, what's going on, bruh? Long time no see. He says, how do you play fantasy for money? Sign up for my Super Draft Pro, bruh. Sign up for Super Draft Pro for Elixir. I didn't put it in the it's not in this chat. If somebody could go copy and paste my Super Draft Pro link and all my other videos and then paste it in the video, I appreciate that, one of the moderators, if y'all could do that. Yeah, Super Draft Pro, bruh. That's how you play fantasy for money, bruh. And also, man, if you sign up for the OnlyFans, bruh, we can have, like, you know what I'm saying, I can give you a tutorial. That's what I do for like people that's on my OnlyFans members, bruh. I give you a tutorial. Second take says thoughts on Juju stock after him going to Kansas City. I don't like it. I think he'll be okay to help him out, but I thought they needed another bona fide route run on the other side. Like I would have got Allen Robinson. I would have got Allen Robinson instead of Juju. I'd have spent more money for Allen Robinson. But that's just me. I think Juju would be solid. I don't know if I guess they have another guy other than Travis Kelce that is okay at routes, right? Travis Kelce and Tyreek is the only guys that they really got that can run routes. So, yep. Appreciate that. Second take. That's my homie right there. That's the Super Draft Pro for Elixir. The Super Draft Pro one. Go sign up for that one, bruh. And the best tier is the $100 tier, but I know everybody ain't got that. So they got 3 tiers: $20 one, $50 one, $100 one, bruh. So it's fun. I'm on it. I'm playing it right now. They had a bracket league where we could do brackets. So I'm in a bracket league. Let me see here. Antonio says, nice. I hope Duke win also for Coach K. Me too, bro. I'm a big Duke fan. Been a Duke fan since I was a little boy. Antonio says, my thought, Juju to the moon. Yeah, I think he's good value, but I don't know if he's to the moon, man. I would say he's a top 24 wide receiver this year. That's what I say, top 24. I'm not going to give him top 12. I got Zona winning. Okay, yeah, I got Arizona playing Duke, and I got Duke beating Arizona. Rex says, with Tyrod Taylor going to the Giants, you think he would start over Daniel Jones, or who do you think is better? I think if Daniel Jones, if he go and flop 3 or 4 games on the road, and then Debo's like, okay, he's just gun shy, he ain't got it. Then I think, yeah, I think Tyrod comes in, but Tyrod's not coming in while Daniel Jones in the beginning. Daniel Jones gonna start week 1, but if Daniel Jones week 1, 2, and 3 have bad weeks, then it's over for Daniel, and then they move to Tyrod. Mr. Anderson, I see you, bruh. Okay, so For Elixir says Adams still wide receiver 1. Yes, he's still a wide receiver 1. Yes, he is. I'm just not taking him as my number 1 wide receiver, just because hey, he might go out and be even better. I can say that, but I'm just not taking him as my number 1 receiver. But my number 2 receiver, yes, he could probably would be the second wide receiver coming off the board. This is Devonta Adams, but I still like Tyreek a little bit better. Some people can even say Justin Jefferson. It's the other guys that could challenge him, but I would go Tyreek, Devontae. So I'm giving y'all some OnlyFans. I don't even do rankings no more on my channel. All my rankings is on my OnlyFans. So, but I'm gonna give y'all 2 rankings. My first on receivers is Tyreek, number 1. Tyreek's gonna get more catches now. They're gonna use him underneath more. So I like him in PPR leagues to even be even better. Devontae is gonna be my number 2. They gonna go at them if you try to stop that run and there's 1-on-1 on the outside, they gonna hit you with those fades all day, because him and Carr they played together, so they gonna have the chemistry is not gonna be a problem. I can tell you that. So that's my 2 cents on Devontae. Antonio says genuine content and answers everybody's questions. Yes, sir. Thank you, Antonio. Thank you, Antonio. Cool guy right there. Yup. Me and him right now. We got a little debate where I traded him Keenan Allen for Kadarius Toney, and I feel like I'm gonna win the trade. And it looks like he won the trade early, but if Kadarius Toney end up being like a special, something like a Debo Samuels, I believe that I won that trade. Y'all hear the ice cream truck, don't you? See that in the background? Yeah, Adams top 10 pick in PPR. Yes, he is. Secretary says, anytime for you, my boy. Hey, I appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it. Mr. Anderson. And Secretary says, who are your top 3 picks in PPR? Najee, Tyreek, and Jonathan Taylor. I want us to say CMC. I'm gonna go CMC. I'm gonna go Tyreek Hill, Najee, CMC. Now, would I take Tyreek Hill number 1? Yeah, it wouldn't be crazy, but I'll take a risk on CMC this year. I think CMC gets used in the slot more. They use him more as catching the ball. And they're going to bring in, either they're going to use that running back that they got from Oklahoma State and bell cow him more, or they're going to draft the guy and let them compete and use CMC as like a wide receiver guy. They're not going to put him as running back and give it to him 30 times a game for his 15 catches and 15 carries, right? Or however they break it down. So I'm going to say CMC this year. I like CMC. Trade for him if you can with a couple first rounds. Go ahead and steal him before he start booming again. Because he haven't had any leg injuries, broke his leg or anything. So he still can move. Second take says Hill was so boom bust last year. I don't think I want him. Yeah, because you understand, Pat Mahomes had to go through that growth. So now that Pat Mahomes done went through that growth, they're going to be able to use Tyreek in any type of game, right? So he had to learn that every game ain't always throwing it deep to Tyreek. Sometimes I got to throw it underneath and throw for 260, and Tyreek have 8 catches for 80. Sometimes it's not a 7 catches for 160 yards for Tyreek. That's what they had to learn. So I'm back on that train. Again. Let me see. Rex says, where you got Cooper Kupp? He next. I'm still not putting him. I'm still not drafting him over Tyreek. That's just my 2 cents. But if you wanted to do that, I wouldn't say anything wrong. Like if you was like, Terry, TD, help me with my draft. That's what they call me at work by my first name. But they was like, TD, help me I want to take Cooper Kupp first. I was like, bro, you fine. Me, but my taste is just Tyreek. That's just my taste, right? I'm being genuine. It's tiers. So far as tiers, Cooper Kupp, Devonta Adams, Tyreek Hill. Maybe some people throw Debo in there. I'm not. But I do like Debo. That's so yeah, bro. Cooper Kupp, he's in there, but I'm taking Tyreek first. Me personally. Second take said I want Jeff, Justin Jefferson. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. He's in that first tier of wide receivers too, but he's not over those three. I'm not gonna do it. If he finished better than them three, I wouldn't be surprised. But he's up there. Second take says Baker possible to the Colts. Yes, he is. Or to Seattle. I like him in Seattle too. Luke, what's going on, Luke? Subscribe to the channel if you're new, bruh. Luke says, what's up? Chances of Baker to the Giants? Now, maybe next year after some things are shook up, but not this year. They got Tyrod Taylor, so I don't think they need Baker. Antonio says Juju going to help out Hill. Now they got to worry about Hill, Kelsey, and Juju. Yeah, Juju okay in the like the green zone, but you got to understand Pat Mahomes' game is separation, trying to get open on the second break, which Juju is going to be a better, like he can count on him better than he can count on Mecole Hardman and Brian Pringle. He's better route runners than those guys. But what is that, B+? I thought they needed Allen Robinson. I just would have got Allen Robinson, but I think Juju will be solid. I think he can have 800 yards with them. 6 or 7 touchdowns. Let me see. Second take said, your debate was fire. You said what you said. Yeah, appreciate that, bruh. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I was just thinking about when I that time I busted out laughing in the middle of my tape. Antonio says, what you think of WWF 1 roster? Brady, Burrow, Henry, Cook, Jefferson, Keenan Allen. Okay, Brady, I love that. Burrow, super flex, killer. Henry, killer. Cook, he ain't gonna play every game for you, but when he play, he's gonna be a killer. Jefferson, a killer. Keenan Allen, good. Keenan Allen's a good player, but I'd rather have Kadarius on, especially as I'm drafting my own team in his dynasty. I just want, you know what I'm saying? I just feel that way about Kadarius Toney, right? It's just like somebody trading Junior Elderman. You say I got Junior Elderman and I trade him for Tyreek Hill when Tyreek Hill was first coming in the league. You're gonna be like, and then but look now, that was a great move, right? That's how I feel that move was. But yeah, man, I like that squad. Hip Hop Nation said, what running backs you taking over any wide receivers? That's a great question, Hip Hop Nation. I'm taking Najee Harris and Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry over like most of the wide receivers. Other than that, I'm going 0 RB. So guys, yes, I'm going hero RB. I'm going and I like Antonio Gibson. But I'm not going to take him super early, because I feel like you can get him later just because J.D. McKissic came back. So I wouldn't mind like I wouldn't mind like it. I don't know. What I want to do, bro, is get Tyreek Hill, Antonio Gibson. That's what I want to do. But if Najee Harris there, bro, I probably might go with him. And then if Antonio Gibson was coming into the second round, still there for me to pick, bro, I would go double RBs. And the reason why, you got to fill the year out. I'm a 0 RB guy. But I'm willing to take a risk on a young running back that's like in his second, third year in the league, and he only had 33 carries. Najee Harris is probably the best workout warrior as a running back in the league right now. Like, that guy runs 20, 30 miles like it ain't nothing. Like, this guy is a workout warrior, guys, and I trust his body. So, right now, Jonathan Taylor is another guy, too. Jonathan Taylor is another guy, so I got to throw him in there. So I got about 3 or 4 guys, like Jonathan Taylor, Najee Harris, CMC, Antonio Gibson is guys that I would take over a majority of receivers. So it's kind of a hero RB approach. And Antonio says, those are my main big players. Okay. Yeah, bro, they nasty. But all right, guys, I guess we didn't got down here. The last person in the we got it's 1-on-1 in here. I appreciate you showing up, bruh. I'm gonna get out of here. Guys, y'all be safe. I'm gonna be dropping more content. Reason why I hadn't did a lot this week like I did the week before, I've been trying to work on my reaction videos. And yo, you know what, big dog? You know what, bruh? I've been working on a reaction video because that got me a lot of streams the other day on my Larry Bird video. So I had to try to work that out. Yep, peace to you, bruh. So that's the only reason that I haven't dropped a lot of videos this week, because like, I had to work on my reaction thing. But once everything get going, I'm gonna be dropping videos about all the players. I mean, not all of them, but majority of them. Peace, bruh. Majority of the ones that are going to be in the draft, and I'm going to be talking about other players too for fantasy. And I'm going to be doing reaction videos to all sports, and I'm going to be talking about all sports too, and doing debates and all of it, guys. So make sure you stay tuned in. This is cutting edge content. Make sure you subscribe to the OnlyFans. That way you can go and get in one of my leagues. It's only $10 a month, guys. $10. And I'm not taking off any clothes. I'm doing fantasy football content on OnlyFans platform. And if you want to play against me and beat me, and if you beat me, you get a whole year free. If you come in first place and win my league, you got to win it. Not just beat me, you got to win it. You get a whole year free of OnlyFans and a lot of other stuff, guys, that I got for you if you win the league. So, guys, I told you things are coming. I'm developing slowly. This is my 3rd year. I'm doing a listener league this year. It's going to be fire. Make sure you stay tuned. Peace. Okay, wait a minute. All right. Who's the 4 up in here? If we got any new faces in here, guys, make sure you subscribe. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Y'all be safe.